adjust you over to that corner so I can see the stream better. So spin me right round, baby, right round. Ooh, gold tooth. Mine.
Tooth! I did not use Dagger Buddy today in D&D.
Surprising.
Yeah, no, but because I have access to higher level spells now, I don't need Dagger Buddy as much.
Ah.
And also because I was the one Skyping in, that made it harder for me to, like, be totally invested.
That is fair.
Oh, ships and bottles! Haven't any of you played with ships and bottles? Chief O'Brien chimes in.
Also, welcome, Spire.
Hi, Spire.
V will be joining us, but in about a half hour. They have some stuff around the house to do.
Yep. The main thing tiny, big.
Hang on.
Bacon. So the D&D session today involved my group fighting an avatar of a god piloting a giant robot.
You mean it wasn't the duck god?
It was not. The duck god is ostensibly on our side, and we powered him up last session.
Ah. But that would have been cool. Duck god versus robot god.
That'll probably be in, like, another 2 sessions. So we're fighting the giant robot, and, like, everyone else's abilities lend themselves well to, like, directly attacking the giant robot. I invoked the power of the sun and just directly shot the pilot repeatedly. And he took that personally. So I took several missiles and a laser beam to the face. But, like, because of my natural half-orc hardiness, like, I made it to 1 HP, and I was like, I didn't hear no bell!
Hi, Prickly Tim.
That's right, Prickly Tim is in this game. Also, we have a horse.
Yes, the hobby horse.
Yep.
Also, they froze the sun. Also, hello, Yowza.
A Yowza appears.
Yes. And a Becca.
And a Becca. I'm assuming that if Arcane Griffin wasn't busy, she'd be here because she's all about this franchise.
I slept.
Whoops. Boing.
Boing.
Those bouncing mushrooms really make me want to play some old school Mario.
I know, right? Alrighty, let's see if we can... And we got Layla in the YouTubes.
Hello, Layla!
Oh, good! Sharks.
With frickin' laser beams. I may have looked at, what's it called? Austin Powers on TV Tropes on, like, Friday. I don't know what possessed me to do this. Austin Powers hasn't been culturally relevant in, like, 20 years.
I was gonna say, unless they decide to reboot him too.
I mean, I know Mike Myers still wants to make a 4th one, to which my response is... Why?
I was gonna say, didn't the 3rd one wrap up everything nicely, other than, like, one little plot thread?
I would go so far to say as the 3rd one was unnecessary.
Hey, I'm hitting you with the horse. Wondering if maybe I have to go a different direction to open up that area.
You need to press the horse button to open up the horse. Actually, what the game wants you to do is Yoshi jump somewhere.
Maybe. Okay, that comes out to this area. And then there's a spot up here, so... Oh, and there's the moon.
Moon! The moon reminds me of Lugia.
And I think...
Oh.
Yep, I think that was it. I think this was just area for teeth.
Okay.
Because I do not hear a snout.
No bacon.
No bacon here. Got some sharks floating around, though. As you can see. Whoop. Alright, let's try this again. Why you no wanna break?
Pretty solid horse right there.
Unless this was a pathway another direction.
Let's see.
Because all of this
It
wants us to go this way. Which I know is plot. So, eh. In that case.
Oh my god, we're heading to Haven! No one's gonna get that joke. What's that?
We're doomed, of course.
What? There's no hope then?
Oh, there's an infinite amount of hope, but not for us. Now get up here.
Wasn't that a boss from Banjo-Kazooie that's attacking us?
Maybe?
They want my ship.
I think you're more to their taste.
Never. We're almost relatives.
You're related to Soup, Admiral.
I've an idea. We'll leave this mayhem and go to Carpenter's show. It's better than Gaff. Carpenter promises what we don't take seriously can't harm us.
Best dive now, Admiral, or the sharks will have us for lunch.
So, Lantern, I have a question for you.
Okay.
How do you feel
I already don't like where this is heading.
about side-scrolling missions?
Actually, I'm good with this. I like shmups. Give me some Tyrion. Yeah, I would absolutely be eating this part of the game up. Like, oh boy, I need to brush up on my Super Hydra.
Whoops.
Actually, I do need to brush up on that game. Because that is a damn fine side-scrolling shoot-em-up.
Pew, pew! Take that, sharks! Oh, and of course there's one right behind me.
Rear-firing weapons. I call hacks. I'm gonna have to post some of the Tyrion soundtrack in the server sometime, just so people are like, just so people will know what the hell I'm referencing.
You'd think we switched games, but we didn't.
To play through more Mario Galaxy.
Oh, I like how his cannon was still shooting even after he blew up.
From hell's heart I stab at thee.
Ah!
Well, that's a big move. This reminds me of a section of Champions of Norath, which I haven't played in 20 years.
Body aches all over.
Also, we got a new dress.
My ship's
Oh, hey.
and I am too.
Admirals go
We
down
got
with
an
their ship.
anglerfish on our
In any
ass.
case, I never knew you for a sailor. If memory serves, you were station master of the Looking Glass line.
Sacked from the railroad without the option. Redundant, the nitwit said. Never a holiday. Loyal as a bulldog. Going in a different direction, my Aunt Fanny, if I had one. Going off the rails more like. Bloody disaster. Now I'm shipless. The old railroad's dead. And this new thing's a monstrosity. It never runs on time. Engineers asleep at the switch. What I don't know about it can't hurt me. Say no more. Nod's as good as a wink.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no
Change the
more.
subject. We avoid speaking about the thing whose name should not be spoken.
Hearing something useful
Also,
about
this is even
new
more
train
awkward,
would make
considering
for a change.
the ship he named the Griffin after his old friend who sadly perished in the last game.
I'm sorry, Admiral, really. Please, tell me what you know about the train.
I'll just say we've escaped a contaminating corruption. Count yourself lucky.
Corruption? Oh my god, we're
I don't
playing
want to
Metroid
escape.
Prime.
I want to stop it. I must stop it to save myself. And Wonderland too.
Nonsense. Speak more nonsense. Diversions rule the day. The show must go on and so on. Speaking of shows...
We weren't.
Yeah.
Well, we are now.
Here's a ticket. The show Carpenter's mounting. Use it.
Well, looks like we're going to see the Carpenter.
We are going to see the Woodman.
Yes. He's gonna show us all of his amazing wood.
Scoundrels fitted with grotesque headgear. If I have ever owned an accessory that unseemly, I'd burn it, destroy all evidence of it, and deny its existence. I value my reputation.
Yes, we're apparently luminescent now. It's
We have we are Lumina, the Sword of Luminescence. Wait, it's not Summer of Square.
nope.
Someday we will actually LP Brave Fencer Musashi, so that people know what the hell I'm talking about.
Oh, look, it's an I need to rewatch Finding Nemo at some point.
Last time I saw the original Finding Nemo, it was when it was still in theaters. We actually took my niece to see Finding Dory when she was 3, and my mom was like, "This movie will be great for her. It's Dory, gonna be awesome." We take her to it and over at Kicking Bird Theater over here, because they were down visiting, and we make it about 3/4 of the way through the movie, and my niece had to leave. She's like, I don't like this movie. Hank Octopus mean and scary. And my mom felt so bad because she's like, "Oh no, I've traumatized her." And I'm like, listen, if I survived Fox and the Hound, she'll be fine with this. I saw Fox and the Hound precisely once. I was about 6. It was bad. Shiny thing.
Shiny thing. We got bottle.
Message in a bottle.
Yeah. And the thing of it is, the Disney movie kind of made it nicer, because the actual book, way darker. I mean, for one, Copper and Todd were never friends.
See, I remember that we watched a lot when I was a kid was Milo and Otis, and I remember nothing about it. I do know that number one, the movie was shot in Japan, and number two, if you look at the end credits, what it absolutely does not say is no animals were harmed in the making of this film. Oh boy, a picnic basket.
Frickin' crabs.
Oh man. If you guys want to see a messed up YouTube video, look up the alternate ending to Yogi Bear. It's amazing.
Yep.
Hey, boo-boo, this old poster has never been dirtier. Cue dramatic music.
Thanks for the gold tooth. Oh, looks like we're going into another fire room. Getting more of Alice's backstory.
Turns out she's a member of Clan Ghost Bear.
I was the last one in the library the night of the fire. The log I added to the grate was dead when I went upstairs to bed with Dinah. If it wasn't, I may be responsible for my family's deaths.
Oop, you had your prickly Tim ass stuck in the door.
Prickly Tim for America.
Even though, like, well, I mean, he had a green card. All right. Yeah. You missed.
This reminds me of a monster from Symphony of the Night. Whatever this bastard is, he's really annoying.
Trying to remember how I beat you. I'm pretty sure I do have to launch the bombs back at you, but...
Played Bomberman in 3D, because I remember Bomberman 64. My neighbor rented it, it was a lot of fun.
Nope, that's not working.
That's the way you do it. Play the guitar on the MTV.
Trying to remember what your gimmick was, unless I have to get something from you later. I don't recall. Oh wait, nope. I think I remember what I have to do now. There we go.
Like my dad always says, when all else fails, use pepper.
Well,
So that was a thing.
yep. Alright, put you there.
I hear whales.
Woo! We're going to find the sun. We're
Oh good, it's a spinning invisible platform. That's not obnoxious at all. Horse.
nay. And I hear a snout. Where are you, Mr.
Bacon.
Here, there you are.
Captain Bacon. It's another picnic basket.
Yes. With some shiny gold teeth.
Which I'm still pretty sure is a Steely Dan song. One of my coworkers, Steely Dan, is like legit his favorite band. They are pretty fantastic.
Like you.
Hey! Oh good. Timing with invisible. Thanks, game. Thanks.
Oh well. Unless I did this wrong and I'm supposed to go a different direction. I'm gonna try going back up, see if that helps. Because where there's a will, there's a way.
Where there's a will, I want to be in it.
Made it!
I had dinner and I'm hungry again for more dinner.
I know that feeling. And granted, I just had green bean soup, so it's
I made mac and cheese.
numb.
No.
Oop. And some more gold teeth. Am I up for any upgrades yet? Yep, I can upgrade the hobby horse.
Oh my god, it's now a red horse. That means it can breathe fire.
At least it's not a big black horse in a cherry tree.
We have joined Clan Hell's horses, which is like the ghost bears.
Welcome to Barrel Bottom, the opposite of Bikini Bottoms.
Barrel bottom jeans with the boots with the fur.
What lies beneath this patina of civility? Something wicked, I'll wager.
I bet it's American McGee's childhood trauma. Because seriously, that dude had messed up childhood.
Mm-hmm. So many fish people.
Well, found the portal to hell, everybody.
I mean, we weren't there already?
Welcome to hell, population me.
Look, more gold teeth.
Eventually, we're going to be able to fill, like, 57 gold mouths.
Maybe.
Most theatricals and gaffs are unsuitable for young persons. Punch and Judy dust-ups are no more than vulgar domestic arguments.
That's probably accurate, but...
Yeah, also I hear a patches on the other side of the door.
Patches. Patches.
Alright, got the kitty.
Got the kitty.
Now I can get that snout.
Perfect.
Bacon.
timing.
Oh, good timing.
Behold, we have another cat in the chat.
Yes.
Yes. Hello. Hi. Sorry, I was like 20 minutes late.
No worries. So, thus far, all you've missed was we found the mock turtle, we did a shmup section against some sharks, and now we're gonna go
Nice.
see the carpenter.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting. But yes, have no fear, for I now have Chimkin.
Ooh.
Chimkin.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves another mini episode area thingy.
Oh boy.
To the Radula room.
Oh, I gotta actually pull up chat. Hold on.
There's no time to wait. There's no time at all.
Ah, one of these sections where I basically gotta survive until the end of tea time.
Okay.
Oh. Tea time. Oh god.
Luckily, this is pretty easy to do. I just basically dodge everything
Yeah.
because it's like I
So-
don't actually have to kill anything. It's-
There's a game we plan on streaming, possibly for Summer Square. Even though it's actually an Enix game, but hey. Star Ocean, the second story, which was one of the first JRPGs I ever played, and I have a soft spot for that game. But one of the things about that game is there are a couple of boss fights that are unwinnable, which is fine. That happens in JRPGs from time to time. I mean, look at Breath of Fire 3. The thing is, some of those unwinnable boss fights,
Missed the train.
you are supposed to survive for a certain amount of time. Some of those unwinnable boss fights, you're supposed to lose on purpose. The game doesn't tell you this. So you can
Of course it
potentially waste a lot of time and energy and inventory on something that is unwinnable,
Welp.
that you're supposed to lose. Or you could keep dying at an unwinnable boss fight where it's like, oh, all I had to do was just keep running away from that boss on the map for a second.
All I had to do was die. What a concept.
Yeah. It's almost like the people at Tri-Ace hated your guts.
It's the equivalent of that meme of guess I'll die.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Speaking of survival sections, how about those Emmy sections in Metroid Dread? I keep dying repeatedly. It's great. Friggin' stealthy murder bots, god damn. None of them.
Apparently Alice's hiccups sound like me, according to Yowza.
Yeah, they do!
It's-
You know, now I can't unhear that.
Does Alice is Sias.
What lies beneath this patina of civility? Something wicked, I'll wager.
Oh, that's on the other side of the door.
Oh.
Cheshire Cat, why?
It's a distraction because he's trying to steal Sias's bush.
How dare.
I still need to roll up a playable Sias in D&D for Snore to use.
Very correct.
Also, new enemy,
What the hell
Oh
is...
no.
Drifting Ruin.
Not these.
Yeah, these things are annoying. Essentially, gotta knock them down and keep them from not flying.
What the hell was I looking at?
It was more of those little tarp thingies, but as you can see, now they fly.
Yeah. So it's basically help.
You know, American McGee, there's this thing called therapy.
I guess in his way, making video games is therapy.
I don't think it is, somehow.
I mean, depends on the person.
How dare!
Hello,
Bye.
nibbling.
I guess.
Guess I'll die.
Mood.
Oh no! Guess I'll die.
Look at this.
That wasn't an invitation for you to do it. Start.
I guess I ran out of float.
I didn't know you could even do that.
Yeah, I think you only can do it 3 times, and then the game's like, you can wait. Whoop.
Run out of float? What is this, Super Mario Brothers 2?
It can be.
I very rarely use the princess in that game. I tend to use either Luigi or Toad. Toad is surprisingly fun to play as. It can only jump 2 inches off the ground. Well, time to platform.
No.
This.
Cease. I see you in the chat. Cease.
Ring around a rosy. Aw, that one had no teeth in it. You tricked me.
Rude.
But you have some teeth.
Seriously, are we just playing as Merrig? Because if we're playing as Mereg, we have a whole bunch more useful powers we can use. For example, we can turn into a bear. Or summon an insect plague. Or an elemental. Or conjure the power of the sun to shoot a guy piloting a giant robot, which he will take personally.
Would
you say that would be useful? That's the thing. That would be useful.
Yeah. How about a cannon that shoots tea?
I mean, third-degree burns aren't fun, speaking from experience here.
Thematic. Burns in general just aren't fun.
I had a talk with my new coworker about that. I was telling her a story from when I was in class, and like, she got to the end of it before I did, because apparently it's a thing that's like a folk remedy among chefs. So then we Googled it, and the Google result was like, yeah, no, absolutely don't do that. It'll make things worse. But yeah, when I was working in Central Station a few years back, one of my classmates was on the soup station, and she burnt herself pretty badly. And so I was just like, okay, you are done for the day. Sit down, get that burn treated, then go home. I got the rest of this. I had nothing else going on that day anyway. And like, she felt super bad about it, so she was sticking around, and she's like, I have the burn treatment for when I work at the hotel. You put mustard on it. And I'm like, I don't think that works. No, it totally works. So she slathers mustard all over her arm, and then the OSHA person comes in because they have to fill out paperwork for this so that the university didn't get sued. And so, like, my classmate's filling out this paperwork, and the OSHA person's like, have you administered any treatment yet? I slathered mustard on it. You did what?
So the answer is no.
You did what? I slathered mustard on it. Why would you do that? It's a treatment. I don't think that it is. But yeah, so this week, we did actually look that up, because my coworker was like, oh no, that's totally a thing. And the result was, yes, this is an old wives' tale. You absolutely shouldn't do it because it actually makes burns worse.
That's like going, you know what, I'm gonna put hot sauce on my finger.
Epidermis was singed to the third layer, and the rest of her skin was as brittle as carp scale.
Whoopsie.
Oh.
I put mustard on my feet. It clearly didn't work.
It clearly did.
Clearly.
So I tied Mummy into my belt, which was the style at the time.
I don't think you have told us that story, Elsa.
I don't think you've told me, excuse me?
I mean, I've drunk a mug of gravy before, and Courage was tricked into drinking a bunch of hot sauce at one point.
I know you've drank it out of a questionable drinking thing. That you
yeah, but I can't
say
can't talk about that in stream, though.
Nope.
Oh. It was not a boot.
It was not a boot. It was definitely not a boot.
Nope. It was like one of the first stories I think you told me.
Alice! Delighted to see you again, my dear. Your arrival is filled.
Also, meet the carpenter, everybody.
Really?
Kinky bondage carpenter, got it.
Yeah, I did notice that he's got nails in his hands.
It requires only a medicament of your helpful.
And of course, gotta have the walrus with the carpenter.
But I do need to reconstruct my...
Wickenbarter, have a nice screwdriver, nearly new, or a nice hammer if you...
There's a train that's corrupting Wonderland, and I'm looking for help to restrain or destroy it.
Most vexatious, no doubt, will address that monstrosity directly. That's to say, eventually. Now,
you have a pencil driven right through your ear.
Foul-up, some of the show's requisites need to be gathered. The munificent script needs
I guess
stretching.
sometimes life is
The writer's
like
overly
that.
imaginative and exploring several endings.
Also, I guess we found the underwater version of Sias.
Finally, gather our stars! The show's tasty, tasteful performers. You should leave now. The essentiality of haste is essential.
So yes, we're helping him put on a play.
Ready for the show. Why can't you assemble these things yourself?
An impresario has arrangements. Ducks in a row, fish to fry, calls to Newcastle, etc., etc. Fetch the script from the writer, then we can batter or clatter or natter, as the case may be.
Is the writer cantankerous?
To a personage of your distinguished repudiation, I blush at the notionality. He's an octopus, by the by. Lives over that way. Ta-ta.
Can we set the carpenter on fire?
I don't know.
It would be an impressive feat, and I guess the walrus is very seepy.
So the thing about me drinking out of not a boot, it was a friend of mine's 21st birthday, and this friend of mine has, like, severe social anxiety. No, like...
didn't want to even go in the room, in the house, scared.
Yeah, like the first...
There.
Like, I was having a D&D session at my house, like, 5-6 years ago, and, so she showed up, and she was just standing on the front porch, and, like, refused to come in until I was like, I have a Super Nintendo, at which point she was like, oh my! Anyway,
Super Nintendo.
Anyway, it was her 21st birthday, and, like, we were having it at a friend's house, and, as part of the 21st birthday celebration, some of my friends wanted her to drink some apple whiskey out of not a boot. And she really didn't want to do this. So she ended up, like, locking herself in the bathroom. And, because my friends had had too much to drink by that point, like, one of them actually, like, kicked in the door onto her. So she wound up getting hurt and, like, even more scared. So finally, I just took the not a boot full of whiskey and, downed it, and I was like, see? Don't have to drink the whiskey out of not a boot anymore.
Yep.
Everything's fine. It's safe. Also, that apple whiskey was pretty terrible.
So who's up for crab legs?
It's been a long time since I've had crab. Yeah, I think the last time I had crab, I was in Alaska. Or at least the last time I had good crab. See, the thing is, I don't trust the crab I can get here, because I live in a landlocked state. I will say that, when Courage was still living in New Haven, Connecticut, I went out of my way to get a bunch of seafood there, including lobster roll.
Alright, let's get you going.
Swear, this is training you for Ocarina of Time when you eventually play that.
Let's see, was there anything down this direction? No, this was where the crab popped out, that's right. Whoa! That was quite a glitch. Oh, so we're standing on Eastern Island heads.
Oh my god, we're in Sam and Max. I think my dad's had shark. I know he's had swordfish.
I have had neither, because I will be honest, I am not that much of a seafood person.
Realized how much I'd miss it until I moved away from the Chesapeake Bay area.
They'll definitely have to take you to a seafood restaurant some point when you can visit.
Mm-hmm.
Yee.
When my cousin got married in Newport, Rhode Island, which is a joke I'm gonna be making in a game we may LP in the future. Anyway, there was some pub just on the port, like over on the pier over there, and the thing I ordered for lunch that day was lobster macaroni and cheese. Most places that I've gotten lobster macaroni and cheese, you get a small thing of macaroni and cheese, looks very, very hot cuisine, with small chunks of lobster in it, with like a breadcrumb coating.
That's a scent of unrecognised genius. So piss off.
More empties than a Dublin brewery. The carpenter sent me.
For starters,
So, I ordered the lobster mac and cheese at this place, and what they brought out was a bucket of mac and cheese with, like, entire lobster claws in it. Like,
I need a drink. Who cares?
like it was like lobster genocide in a bowl of mac and cheese, and it was delicious.
I need to know what love is. The world is mum. Just now.
Oh god, are we in horny octopus jail?
He did use the word pusillanimous.
Be quick about it, and we can deal.
You're in a horny octopus jet lantern? No.
Does this mean we're in Japan?
Oh my.
No! I will box of both of you.
I don't think I've actually ever been to a Long John Silver's. I've seen them around. Hell, I think there's one by me somewhere. My mom is either allergic to oysters or clams, I can't remember which. And so years ago I was visiting a friend of mine in Leesburg, Virginia, and we went out to eat at a place she was working at the time, and we ordered a thing of, like, fried oysters. And she's like, wait, isn't your mom allergic to these? Yep. Are you? We're about to find out. Here's my insurance card if we need it.
Yep.
So yeah, also we gotta smash all these bottles to try and find the damn octopus.
Thanks, I hate it.
Because he's drowning himself in whatever alcoholic beverage he can find.
Apple whiskey, got it. From Not a Boot.
Yes. From Not a Boot.
Yes. I think that was the first time I made a comment where Lantern just died laughing.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Give me your teeth.
That birthday party, I also made the chocolate peanut cheese bars from Earthbound. They didn't turn out as good as I had hoped, but they were still pretty tasty.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird combo, but
It's a Mr. Saturn thing. It would be like if Temmie gave you a recipe.
Nixon?
Oh, this is too easy.
Get back here.
I hate this octopus.
That is fair. It's a bathtub.
Kikyo has opinions about horny octopus jail.
I'd imagine.
I swear to God, Lantern, I will bonk you. Goodness sake.
It's... For a minute, I thought I heard the doorbell, and it's like, nope, that's in the game. Okay, I'm gonna have to go around the other way.
I'm apparently being called to in chat, yes.
Aw.
I'm just gonna sit here and hydrate.
Not gonna make the joke.
Kiss
What
boop.
joke is there to make? I have water!
Those are some scary looking starfish.
Starfish really look. Oh, God, why did I remember that?
Who? I mean...
The only Charlie the Unicorn video I actually liked was the first one. 2 and 3 did not need to happen.
True. And then I think there was a 4th and 5th one too. I
God
see
damn
you
it.
there.
Oh, you have me now. You won't have me again.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
we made him ink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check, make sure I didn't miss anything. Ah! Give me that bottle.
A couple years ago, I did actually, as a shitpost joke, record some of the opening scenes from Symphony of the Night as Squidward and Patrick.
Yes, you did.
Oh, sometimes just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And all I have to ask is why?
I know I had a reason for doing that. I can't remember what it was.
I'm assuming it was probably to piss off Raven.
I don't think it was! Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand I was once again given flesh.
God, I'm out of practice on both of those voices.
It still sounded adorable.
Hey! No, I'm not vandalizing anyone's name in the server. What are you talking about?
Lantern, do I have to go check?
My
If
eighth.
I could mess with your name, I would.
In time, space has
My 8th grade world history teacher actually sounded suspiciously like Squidward. That's absurd. If you get the answer right, you'll win an Oops coupon.
Hey, get back here. Get back here. There you are. Back to your watery depths. Nope, that is not a Smashies. And we'll go here. I suspect we'll have multiples. Yep.
Oh, good. This reminds me of a specific puzzle in Myst 4. It's everybody's least favorite puzzle in Myst 4.
Oh no.
That's one.
The damn organ puzzle from Myst 4.
And up there. Ta-da.
Which is a distinct level of pain from the organ puzzle in the original Myst.
Time to send Yowza to jail as well.
Let's see here.
Oh, wait, he's
Roll.
already in jail. Never mind.
Oh, hey, I think it's hailing. Rube Goldberg, man.
Ah! Okay. I will be back for you.
I know you did, but if you weren't already in jail, I would have put you in there now. For that reference specifically, jerk.
Ah, okay, you are gonna be a butt.
Yes, normally they are okay.
Well,
but in the Tom Ghost trick, they can go die in a ditch.
Ha! As I see that gold tooth, you are mine.
Tooth.
The whole tooth and nothing but the tooth.
I remember that being the punchline to a joke my brother had when I was a kid.
I know it was brought up in the one Powerpuff Girls episode where Bubbles lost a tooth and then Buttercup was like, I'm gonna steal people's teeth and get a crap ton of money from it. And then she got caught.
That's how it worked.
And then she got caught, and then they basically, a bunch of people just beat her up. And then all that money she collected went towards fixing her teeth.
I think Bubbles is my favorite of the Powerpuff Girls, solely on the basis of there was the episode where she had a head injury and thought she was Mojo Jojo.
Been a good sport, and no one died. Join me in the library, unlike some, I don't Welsh. The carpenter commissioned a song and dance number on morality. Art and good sense be damned. He demands mirth, silliness, and a straight debauchery all round. Wallace will do a hero turn as death. Imagine! I'll bring the script to the theatre. You can be on your way. No doubt Carpenter's got you collecting Piscine divas for the musical portion. The man rarely hires a proper talent. Some fish can sing, but not all.
That was definitely some lightning I just saw.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah, the Buttercup one was messed up. The other one that really kind of freaked me out when I was younger, the zombie magician episode.
Oh boy.
Oh, right. Oh, and
Here a bacon.
Yep, it's right over there.
And a bucket
full of gold teeth.
Yee.
I'm not terribly musical, but you seem out of tune.
It's not my fault. I can't hear my notes.
Oh.
I can see that. Why not do
It's
something
not
about it?
unusual to be loved by anyone.
I still.
It really is an excuse for doing nothing.
If I ever play Bard again, you know that if I roll performance, that's coming up at least once. It seems that everybody lately wants to see what I do when I play Barbarian, though. It's like, really? I'm playing Merrick, who has, like, an IQ of 6. You want me to play another character with an IQ? Okay. You asked.
Well. Oh. Oh boy.
Time to do some battles.
What these enemies are. They're just a pile of tar beans.
Take that, Prickly Tim.
Yes, some of them are just Prickly Tim. Most of them are Tar Baby.
So, here's a question. Once we get this taken care of.
Uh-huh.
How do you two feel?
Why do I feel like I'm gonna be mad?
Oh wait, nope. We still have a couple more things to do before I can ask that.
Considerably more application. I'm sure you'd like to
I'm not sure I like where this is going, but okay. Oh boy.
Hold still, you damn crab!
We're going to Maryland to have us some crab cakes. Get us some of that blue crab there.
That's number 2.
Yes. Number 2 indeed.
That's all well and good.
Always look out for number 1 and don't step in number 2.
Okay, now I was ready that direction and that direction, so it's gotta be this direction by process of elimination. Oh good, it's one of the big ones.
Oh no. One of the ones that actually has 80 arms.
Prickly Tim.
But time it is sacred. So me?
Grab all that.
And whack!
Okay.
So what was your question earlier, Star?
So, how does everybody feel
It's surely not lost.
about...
I suppose I'll have to help you carry the tune. Better be light.
Rhythm games!
Oh! I like rhythm
Leave here
games.
tomorrow. Would you still remember me?
Oops, I missed.
We've got rhythm, we've got rhyme. Come on, boys, it's bobsled time!
Of course, I missed the last one.
No. No.
I got that one, okay. Hey! Okay.
Seriously, this game is just American McGee looking at some of the later Legend of Zelda games and going, can I make a more fucked up version of this?
I'm pressing it too soon, that's what it is. Doing it again. Okay.
You got this, Star, I believe. I send you my sense of rhythm because apparently I have some of that.
The audience will be grateful
God.
for your efforts.
I doubt
Apparently I'm a human metronome when I put my mind to it.
Yes, you are.
My musical score. Please wake them with this exciting news.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man
Not
of
burned
wealth
beyond
and
recognition,
taste.
as I recall. It was the smoke, you see. One day you'll be joining them in the Oxford family vault, I imagine.
Thanks, Mr. Lawyer Man, for reminding me that eventually I'm going to die.
2 down, 1 to go. Oysters are the presumptive stars of the show, if you can wake them.
Also, I can confirm that Yowza does in fact have a Mega Kazoo. That is not false.
I have an ocarina I don't know how to play.
I know how to play ocarina.
While my family's out of town this week, I might try to noodle around on the piano a little bit. I kind of want to learn how to play Lost Girl on there.
Oop, another
Not sure if I've heard of that one.
another secret room. More shmup sections!
Yay! Oh god. I imagine if like people actually clipped things from our streams, there would just be a series of clips of Lantern sings along to shmup section.
That sounds awesome, actually.
Yes, you should do it.
That is a Mega Kazoo.
Oops.
Righto.
Painting the roses red, or painting the roses red. At the very least, we are up on our health. You are a rude crab.
Rude Crab sounds like the name of a punk band.
It does.
Mine at William and Mary was part of a punk band while I was there. She somehow managed to work in the phrase "right to work date" in the line of one of their in one of their songs, and I was more impressed than anything. It's like that shouldn't work for a musical lyric under any circumstances, and yet here we are.
You just interrupted my dreams. Oh well. Off to the show, I suppose.
Hello?
Question?
Okay.
Why?
What, did you think that we were gonna not get away without having horny oyster jail?
Why? I mean, if it was barnacles, it would be a completely different thing, because, who wants to learn some creepy biology?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Relative to their body size, barnacles are the most well-endowed creature out there.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much they wait in one spot and they send it out and hope that they reach another barnacle. Oops, getting a text.
See?
Also, crap, we're in that jellyfish forest in Finding Nemo.
No!
That is a bad squishy.
Bad squishies, no.
Also, I hear a snout here somewhere.
Bacon. Bacon. Bacon.
Where are you, Mr. Pig? I hear the snout somewhere. There it is, up there. Aha!
Basket.
Give me those teeth. Let's see. Are we up to... Ooh. Well, gotta upgrade the Vorpal Blade, because it was our first weapon.
Yee.
There we go.
Now have 2 teeth.
Yes. We'll get plenty more.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
You mean you don't want a hippopotamus for Christmas?
God, I hate that song so much.
I think Hadrick does too.
My dad will start singing it incessantly, and I have to resist the urge to kick him directly in the junk.
I don't even know what song y'all are talking about.
1, 2, 3, not it.
What the fuck do you mean, not it? What are you gonna sing it?
Even extraordinary. But nearly nothing is unique, Alice. Yours was not the first brick home to be destroyed by fire.
Also, I just realized she's barefoot in this area.
Huh.
So I got to meet Danny Trejo this past week.
Yes.
You did. Yes.
Yeah, basically he's shooting a movie somewhere around here, and also possibly investigating other business opportunities, but, our marketing people managed to reach out and find him somehow, and, because he's a huge advocate for children, he was thrilled to come by the job. So, he only came by the kitchen for 2 seconds, but he came by and was like, all getting, like, he sees me, he's like, hey, look at this guy! He sees my coworker, gives her a big hug. We got a photo op. And then, then he,
I'm right
like,
here.
it's a you!
I'm
then,
not a mollusk.
He goes out in the hallway and there's a kid there, and he immediately starts, like, playing with the kid and singing to the kid. And, like, when I heard he was coming, I'm mentally prepared, like, a speech, like, it was gonna be something like, Mr. Trejo, it is an honor to meet you. Your acting and your humanitarian work is a huge inspiration for us all. You are just a fantastic human being. But as soon as he walked into the kitchen, my brain promptly deleted that because it was too busy going like, my god, machete! Machete's in the kitchen! Oh my god, machete! And then like 30 seconds later, God, I'm seeing Machete sing to a child and it's beautiful! Machete! and
what?
And then he was, my parents and I watched the Muppet Haunted Mansion thing, and he's a bit part in that. And so I see him and I'm like, oh my god, it's Machete! I've met him! And like at the end of the movie, he's like, hey, bring me some tacos. And I'm like, Machete wants some tacos because he's awesome!
I need the poster now. I'll get your poster, okay?
Also, yeah, Spire already kind of called it. So, how does everyone feel about tile puzzles?
That's the reason I never finished Museum Madness as a kid. Yeah. Literally the last...
mind them, funny enough.
The last section in that game had, like... There are a couple variations on tile puzzles, most of them are pretty easy. The one in the damn ecology section was a sliding tile puzzle and it friggin' sucked, so I never beat that game.
Well, apparently you're responsible for fire using 20 brain cells.
Well... Yep, it is really coming down.
Whoops, I missed.
Oh. I guess Alice didn't want to do the tile puzzle either.
Ah! I missed again! What the hell?
She really doesn't want to do it.
But the funny thing is, all these puzzle thingies you can just skip.
Quick, can skip them. You can skip them?
Yeah, you can skip the rhythm puzzle and you can skip the tile puzzles.
I mean, yeah, I saw you could skip the rhythm one, but I didn't think you could skip this one. I thought it was required.
I mean, you still gotta collect all of the pieces, but if you're stuck, you can actually just go, nah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Poster back together.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, keep your damn mollusk pants on.
I don't wear pants.
You should.
Honestly, though. We don't need any more horny jails, please.
Too late.
Sias doesn't have to wear pants, you do.
Exactly.
Oh, good.
Yoink.
Quickly, he could be here any minute.
Okay. Keep your non-existent pants on.
Where do these pieces go?
God, I hate these things. Like, I know there's an algorithm to doing them easily, and I can't remember what it is. You go up there. Down. Shit.
I'll figure out eventually.
You got this. Oh, wait, you have a certain number of moves to get it in?
Yep.
I hate it.
Start over. There we go.
Let us resume our place before our adoring fans at the theater.
Second try, let's go.
So someday, Star and I will LP Museum Madness. We'll get to the ecology puzzle, and I'll be like, "It's all you." I'm gonna go get tacos.
An impresario, you're a killer. The mastermind of a criminal enterprise.
This world is not so either or, Alice.
And I've done your bidding.
You did a few errands, got your hands dirty. Big deal. The show distraculates the crowd. Shame you'll miss it. You need to deal with these sailors. It's your time.
Sailors? Are we playing Shenmue all of a sudden?
The time has come to talk of ships and vegetables and royalty and whether pigs have wings and so on.
Enough of that, Walrus. You start wailing about there being too much sand on the beach, I'll have your blubber for breakfast.
Shame on you, Carpenter. You made a promise.
Blubber
I
nuggets.
had no
Ride the
choice.
walrus.
One can't always do as one would like. I'd have thought you'd know that by now.
Well. So, yes, now we're kind of stuck in this little cemetery, dealing with these guys.
Oh boy. Huh.
Out sailed an ocean, unsettled ocean, through restful waters and deep commotion, often frightened, unenlightened. Sail on, sailor. I rest the waters, fight Neptune's waters. Sail through the sorrows of life's marauders, unrepenting, often empty. Sail on, sailor. Caught like a sewer rat, alone, but I sail. Caught like a crust of bread, but oh, do I wail. Seldom stumble, never crumble, try to tumble, life's a rumble, feel the stinging I've been given, never ending, unrelenting, heartbreak searing, always fearing, never caring, persevering. Sail on, sailor. Thoroughly underrated Beach Boys song. And Star died. Hey!
This is revenge, Lantern. You know what you did.
I got you a pizza.
You got me a video game, and as revenge,
it was absolutely pizza.
If you two do that, I'm going to bonk the both of you. I swear. I will bonk the both of you.
Do you want to be Freddie Mercury or David Bowie, Yowza? Because I got a duet with you, though.
Oh my god, this is actually happening.
Oh, okay, looks like I'm gonna be Freddie Mercury. This is going to hurt later.
What are you doing?
That's exactly what I'm thinking, Yowza.
Please, Alice, help me fulfill my pledge. I need my men. They may be hostile at first, but their true souls are trapped. You must release them.
See, this reminds me of something from Majora's Mask, except we're underwater instead of in a desert or wherever the hell that was in that game.
Yeah.
Was I was the Goblin King for Halloween one year. It was like 12 years ago or something like that. Let me see if I can find the lyrics to that. I did it for an audition. Yeah, here it is. There's such a sad love deep in your eyes, a kind of pale jewel, open and closed within your eyes. I'll place the sky within your eyes. There's such a fool of heart, beating so fast in search of new dreams. The love that will last within your heart. I'll place the moon within your heart. As the pain sweeps through, makes no sense for you. Every thrill is gone, wasn't too much fun at all.
Wait, come back here.
But I'll be there for you.
Of a sort?
As the world falls down. That was one of my auditions for Lemon Light for the indie song package, actually.
Nice.
I think it was for Kizaburo.
Makes sense.
It was either Ploops or Chris Carassi who got that part. And, like, I saw the casting announcement, I was like, yeah, they made the right call on that.
I never dream.
Oh, I wanted that gold tooth.
Hey.
Yes, Lantern.
An entire bucket of pretzels. Yes.
Oh, what type of pretzels?
You're eating an entire bucket of pretzels, and you're not sharing? And you're not sharing. How dare?
Oh, that reminds me, the other day, Star had what I think is her first Burger King experience, am I right?
Yeah, at least one I remember, anyway.
She got the chicken from Burger King with some fries. How was that?
That was pretty damn good.
Yeah, and like I wound up because she had one and I hadn't tried it yet because I don't go to Burger King that often. I ordered one myself and I thought it was better than it had any right to be.
Like it's just a nice little combination of like moist and crispy.
Like, it's been a long time since I've had the chicken sandwich at McDonald's, but I recall the chicken sandwich at McDonald's being much sadder than the chicken at Burger King.
How can a soul be so ignorant? I'm an answered prayer.
Seriously, I'm getting like Ikana Canyon vibes from this for some reason.
And then this is probably just reminding you of that one Crash Bandicoot level.
Oh.
Got the lights out one, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
The ones in Crash 2 were good. The ones in Crash 1 sucked so much.
Ah, crap.
Physics.
At least the seahorse waits. Unlike the damn mock turtle in the first game.
It just kept on going without you, and if you died, you were basically fucked.
Pretty much. Could you hurry up here?
Me just humming Pop Goes the Weasel actually reminded me of something from my childhood. So, when I was a kid, we had all these cassette tapes, because that's how old I am, of these classical kids things that my mom picked up for us in a vain attempt to get us into classical music. Basically, there were these little stories involving classical composers and classical music. The one I remember most vividly is Mozart's Magic Flute one. But one of them was Mr. Bach Comes to Call, and the plot of that was like this kid has to practice for their piano lesson and they hate it. And so the bust of Bach on their piano magically comes to life and makes music fun for them. And one of the things I remember from it is, like, they do an inverted version of Pop Goes the Weasel. And I don't know why that's, like, the only thing I remember from that one. But, like, the ones we had were the Magic Flute, which involved this girl whose mom is in the Magic Flute getting sucked into the show of the Magic Flute. She actually winds up in Horny Dragon Jail by the end of that.
Oh.
Yep. It's the dumbest, most ham-fisted thing at the end of that, but I do vividly remember that, because, like, in the I know the classical kids version better than the actual damn version of that show. Like in the actual show, in the beginning of it, there's a dragon that attacks, and the hero defeats it by playing music on the flute. In the classical kids version, the girl who gets sucked into the show defeats it by playing the flute and shrinks it down, and he becomes a lovable sidekick who sounds something like this. And, so, like, throughout the show, like, what's... The main hero guy finds his girlfriend, and them, and Papageno finds Papagena, and they go off to be horny birds. And, like, the main character chick is like, well, I'm alone now. You have me, Sarah. I love you, Dragon. I love you, too. The hell is happening to this show?
Maybe it's like that one comic I remember seeing, where the dragon is actually just protecting the princess from, like, creepy guys that are trying to marry her off.
Yep. The Enchanted Forest Chronicles come to mind.
I still need to finish that.
How are you getting those?
I'm on the last book.
That was the one that was written first. It's also the weakest one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I remember all the other ones much better than that one, which isn't saying much because it's been 20 years since I've read any of them. I love how the plot of the first book is, time for this princess to be married off. Nah, screw that noise, I'm running off to work for a dragon.
Yep.
You got any openings? Sure, I guess? This is a little unorthodox, but okay. Knight comes to rescue her. No thanks. What? But I'm here to... No, you're not. Go away. try the Princess 2 caves down. She actually wants to be rescued. Also, never trust wizards.
Yep.
Indeed.
All roads lead to Rome, the capital of the horny. Yeah, I got them for Star for like a birthday gift or something. Like, I was like, what should I get her for her birthday? And I remembered that those books existed, and I was like, she needs these in her life.
Hello, Berserk Boy.
Hello, Berserk Boy.
Hello.
Looks like the storm is calming down where I am currently. I think most of the worst... So, I know some friends of mine in another part of the state had to, evacuate to their storm shelter. From the sounds of it, like, it hooked around and missed here mostly.
Oh,
that's good. Safety beep.
Yeah.
Safety beep. Pretty sure it means it sucks to be in Midwest City right now, but hey.
I mean, good news is that you're not.
Yes. Oh boy, we found the princess's secret slide again.
Yes.
Someday I will actually make levels in Mario Maker, and I will make Colonel Sanders' secret slide. Physics?
What's physics? Oh, right. This. So you thought the other one was bad? How about Colossal Ruin?
Oh. I don't like it. Yeah, it's very much that I think.
It's like the Mysterio boss fight from Spider-Man without the charm or enjoyment.
Ah, let go! Let go!
Oh. Oh god.
Yep, Princess Cimarine, Dragon Kazul, King Mendenbar, Morwyn the Witch,
The funny part was, as I was reading this, I was picturing like various people's voices from our friend group as these characters.
I love them. God, I'm trying to remember what his job title was. He was either a sorcerer or a magician, but he was demonstrably not a wizard.
Yeah. For some reason, that particular character I imagined in the voice of Griffin.
Could see that. Yeah,
the fire mage character in the fourth book, I could see as Anna.
Yeah.
Also, we're about to probably hit the second most goriest moments of this game.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Time to down a glass of water.
I say the second one just because it's the story of the Walrus and the Carpenter. You pretty much expect this to happen.
You have been warned. There is gore. Watch carefully.
That's clearly ketchup. I'm a foodologist. I know these things. That is ketchup. Morwyn's cats were the best part of book 3.
Yep. Especially since part of the way they managed to save the dragon in that one was because of the cat just jumping into the shield.
Yep. Oh god, we're playing Undertale.
In this world, it's kill or be killed.
In this world, it's kill or be killed. You know, I remember Nicole in the past month or so, we were talking about Undertale dub with all the demonstrably incorrect voices. Let's see, what would be the incorrect voice for Flowey? Pip cheerio, in this world it's kill or be killed.
I was gonna say Morgan Freeman, that works too.
Oh, hang on, let's see if I got it in me. In this world, it's kill or be killed. You idiot. I managed to steal all the souls. Stephen Wright is Flowey. In this world, it's kill or be killed. Well, let's face it, Stephen Wright is pretty much the wrong voice for all of the main characters in Undertale except maybe Sans.
Let's try that again.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
You say this.
The Great Papyrus. I'm gonna make you a plate of spaghetti. Let's go. Oh boy, we haven't even had our first date and I'm already in the friend zone. This is great.
Do you remember what Steve Carell sounds like? And should have the British flag. Oh dear God. Hey, Grilby. Serve up some bird, would you please? It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like this, kids like you should be burning in hell.
I mean, oddly enough, that one's not as bad. But it's still okay.
Hang on. A beautiful day outside it is. Singing the birds are.
No.
Blooming the flowers are. On days like this, kids like you burning in hell should be.
There's no time.
So that happened.
There are worse things.
I've only read one volume of Berserk. I should change that. I just had a terrible idea. The internet knows what I'm looking for.
Does it now?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I'm not sure if I'm concerned or not.
The Great Papyrus here. When life gives you lemons,
Don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What the hell am I supposed to do with these? The man to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give the great papyrus lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm a skeleton with standards, and I'm gonna burn your house down with the lemons. I'm gonna get Undyne I'm gonna get Alphys to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Have you considered no?
Oh god, I need a drink of water after that.
I would say.
More characters need to be Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yay!
Undyne could absolutely be Macho Man Randy Savage, and it would work, and it would be beautiful. And then Cella would kill us all, but worth it.
And now we finally got an extra bit of health. Oh, so dear God, what's up with your hair, Alice?
Yeah, what?
Her hair's kind of stuck like that too. Look at that.
Well,
that's me in the morning.
That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. Wait, what?
He doesn't know. There are times where you should cease. And now is one of those times.
Hello, we got ourselves an invisible porker.
Invisible bacon?
Invisible bacon.
Is that legal?
Apparently. But as you can see, the walrus and the carpenter kind of had a bit of a field day.
There's only one solution to this. Who wants some blubber nuggets?
Sometimes we don't like the ending. Sometimes we don't understand it.
I don't think so.
And the mayor got it the worst, as you can see. Because he's still alive in that state.
Oh boy.
Oh. Rest in peace, I guess, since I know that it won't be alive much longer.
No. Oh, I see the octopus has gotten away scot-free. Pun not intended.
Thanks, I hate it.
I do hate it, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen!
You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
The show!
Oh, not woohoo. Why? Bizarre shit.
That's quite enough of that, I think. Enough preliminaries. Here's the performance you've been waiting for. Proves I am without prejudice and have a fine sense of humour. Sword and crown are worthless here. I invite everyone to dance. Limbs, lawyers, shirt and gown all make their little prance. This life is full of random deaths and heaps of grief and shame. So few are soothed by accident. You want someone to blame. Fire, plague, and strange disease. Drowned, murdered, or if you please, a long fall down the basement stairs. None are expected. No one cares. I often must work very hard, sweat running down my skin. After the dance, I then must rest, and the eating can begin.
Time to eat. Death is the ultimate equalizer. All have the right to be eaten.
Blubber nuggets, ride the
Never mind,
walrus!
Princess. Don't push. All will be served.
So to speak.
Wicked thing. Feasting while Wonderland is destroyed.
I'm not the enemy you seek, Alice. I tried to hide this bit of Wonderland from that beast. Appeasement's never clean. We must all play our assigned roles. Are you a pawn or a queen? An idiot or a practiced fool? However this turns out, consider the prospect that you've been misled, Alice. Then ask, by whom?
No! Who set that bloody train in motion? Where does it come from?
It arrived.
Where did it go?
And it's more horrible even than you could currently imagine. The death of a dream caterpillar may know how.
But on the bright side, we didn't die in the fire at this place.
Yep.
What? Oh, the blood in my mouth tastes like bile. Where's the brute that hit me, Nanny?
Nasty prat's out cold. Not dead, and more's the pity.
What did he want?
What they all want. Money he didn't earn. What were you thinking, butting into that mess? You could have been killed.
Nanny, my mind's in pieces. I still have terrible visions, and I need to know.
About the fire. Same as always. You need to move on, Alice. So do I. Well, at least she's not spewing that asylum nonsense. My past is dead. I killed them. I should have saved them. I should have died. Her mind was in shambles. Radcliffe thought familiar faces would bring her round. After a year, he lost interest in her inheritance. Greedy sod. Still, always asking his bizarre questions. Heavy dose of madness, I'd say, but honesty's never the best policy in this life. When she wasn't comatose, she gaped, eyes like pinwheels, drooled, occasionally screeched. Never uttered a sensible sound. And like the child she was, she kept her secrets close. Gone off some lurkers, common as cockroaches. And those poor tykes are food for perverts, like the blameless ants that wasps consume or spiders' feeble prey.
You visited my room at Rutledge. What were you...
recall that? Radcliffe paid me for a bit. A woman alone sometimes does what she doesn't particularly feel like doing, as you know.
Nurse Whitler said you'd fallen on hard times.
I'm no drunk like her. I'm hurting no one. Hooking's not a bad life.
Except for the pimps. She also said you might have my rabbit. Please, Nanny, talk about
the damn fire. Never seems to help. Look, Alice, I can't give you what I don't have. Radcliffe wrote the inquest report. I'll take you to him. Besides, he's got your damn rabbit. You should remember that.
All right, but Mr. Radcliffe's useless.
Don't I know it?
Well, you were probably more helpful than the other one. At least you seem willing to help.
Ear to the ground, Bill.
Yeah, I've been scouting around. Nothing at the minute.
Yeah, pretty much the only person she can get a straight conversation out of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I thought that was going to be a table with somebody doing 3-card Monty, and it turned out to be a coffin, and I was disappointed. It's like, I was expecting gambling, but instead we got a dead guy.
Same thing?
Glad to shake your hand, sir.
Considering the nature of the goods on
Well, time to do something nobody really wants to do. Talk to a lawyer.
Oh boy.
A lot of my friends at William and Mary ended up going to law school.
Alice Liddle, Mr. Radcliffe.
Ah, you're back. I suppose you better come up. Mind the latch.
Mind the gap.
Try the veal.
As you can see, Mr. Radcliffe has a very specific taste.
I'm getting very East Asian vibes from this.
No burning down the house. We've been in it for like 5 seconds.
Say we burn down the house.
No. At least take all the valuables out of it first, then burn down the house.
Take the wakizashi, then burn down the house. Oh. So we've got some Chinese, we've got some Japanese, we've got some Indian.
Yep.
We got a fat guy.
You do have my rabbit.
Forgotten your manners? What else, I wonder? You abandoned it at Rutledge Asylum, my dear. We've been over this before. In a huff as usual, oozing with attitude and accusatory flummery, I've stolen her rabbit. Ridiculous pretext. She's here about the fire again. All the mad child wants to talk about. My report found her family dead by misadventure. She won't accept it. It goes on and on about her killing memories and her need to know the truth. The alleged truth is, the fire began in the library when the cat knocked over a lamp. The blaze trapped her parents and sister upstairs. Sister Lizzie never even unlocked her door. Died in her bed. The guilty cat always sets her off. She denies it, makes no sense, it can't be, etc. Agreed.
Oh no.
From the outset, Alice was my candidate for the pyromaniac. The girl had a fixation with fire. I once remarked that I thought she might have had a larger role in causing the tragedy. She suffered some sort of psychotic episode.
Did I rip his head off? I wanted to. What's left of my brain will explode. Is it mad to pray for better hallucinations?
So
perhaps I'm fated to
was he
expire
actually
right
here or not?
What?
Yes, that's the question of, was she actually talking to him? Or was she just hallucinating it and he had flown the coop a long time ago?
Was he never here to begin with?
Because as you see, this place is in complete disrepair. So that's the interesting thing about this this game. You never know what is actually real and what's in Alice's mind.
Is it in my head? In my head or in my heart?
Oh, hello. It's the mock turtle again. Looks like things are starting to bleed over a little.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a hole. I died in that hole, and the worms came. Worms, they drive me crazy. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure there isn't a giant black hole in the middle of London.
This bloody ruin. It's corrupting all of Wonderland.
Seeking refuge from the wicked world, perhaps things only look like they've gone to hell.
You're not that good a liar, and I'm not that stupid. But something a bit less calamitous would have been welcome.
This unmitigated disaster is your doing, and it will get worse. Your train keeps a hellish schedule. Get moving. Time waits for no one. The change has begun.
The train is perfectly capable of terrifying me, Cat. You should find another job. Is there really so little hope?
There's even less, and if fear paralyzes you, we are lost.
Well, thanks for that.
Welcome to Alice Trains for the N64.
Man, imagine if Alice had ended up in Smash and so Sora.
There's no way that Sakurai would have gone for it.
Yeah, probably not.
Smash is for good children.
Single step off London Bridge could end my journey.
Like, I know that, when, Pyra and Mithra were introduced, like, he made a joke about, like, why didn't we use a different costume for them, or why we didn't use different character from Xenoblade 2, and he's like, Smash is for good children. Sora wasn't necessarily my first pick, but I'm content with that result. I know plenty of people who are thrilled by it, and I already have Banjo-Kazooie and the Dragon Quest hero in terms of DLC, so hey.
Only a body as flimsy and insubstantial as your confidence. It will hold you, trust me.
Also, they gave me Ridley and King K. Rool in the base game, so hey. and the Bellbots.
Yep.
We need to have a server Smash night sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
And I still gotta break open Bowser's a furry.
I have to break open Mario Odyssey and Pikmin after I finish Metroid Dread. And you also have to finish Link's Awakening.
Yeah. And I gotta get back more into Origami King.
If you don't wind up liking that, I am quite okay if you trade that in for something else. Like, it's a game I want to like, but, like, the boss fights just anger me that much. Like, if neither of us are having fun with the game, there's no point in us keeping it. On the other hand...
New weapon!
New weapon?
New weapon!
No weapon.
New weapon.
We grabbed Donna's cat. Okay, so it is charge shot mortar gun. Got it.
Yep. Come on, show me your heads.
Oh my.
Nothing I can upgrade just yet.
Nope. You cannot upgrade the T.
I wonder what type of tea is in this thing.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot. I'm Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. I'm Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise.
Yeah, maybe it is Walmart store brand tea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so man, so many hookahs.
I'm devastated. Look what's become of my beautiful valley.
All things change in the fullness of time, often not for better.
Catastrophe may strike even the best regulated families. Of course, one family's disaster may be another family's opportunity. And the same goes for a surviving family member. From no time.
Daisy.
Someone made a Kingdom Hearts Banjo-Kazooie mashup fan art, and I am enjoying that. Domino's.
Yes, there is.
I can't remember the last time I ate at Domino's.
I don't think I've ever.
Or from Domino's.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever eaten Domino's.
What was it? A year or 2 years ago that I had Pizza Hut for like the first time in 15 years to confirm that I still hated it.
The other thing I really remember of Pizza Hut was the old commercials where they had like a talking pizza slice.
Yeah.
And for some reason it sounded like Mr. Bill.
Yeah. I mean, it was the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, it's another one of you.
Oh boy.
Thanks, I hate it.
Come on. Come on, show me your face. There you go.
Goodbye.
Ah, okay, come on. Let's see your face. Let's see your beautiful baby doll eyes. What do we have up here?
I have no clue.
Another bottle.
Bottle.
This bottle contains Sammy Hagar's tequila. We should throw it back. Actually, I've never had Sammy Hagar's tequila. It's way too expensive.
Yeah. I mean, just as expensive as, you know, the Crystal Skull vodka that Dan Aykroyd has. Nice to see you guys are still around. Haha, you can't reach me. You can't reach me.
Over here, so screw you. We have the pew-pew gun.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Don't touch the spikes, it's poison. This is I gotta deal with you first. Come on. Alright. Where to go from here? Oh, you're back. Going down. I think I gotta kill these things first.
Oh.
There we go.
Through the power of backwards we shall win.
Oh, another one of you? Go away.
teapot goblins.
So many.
And they're full of teeth.
So much teeth. Come on. Come on. Let me see your face. There you go. There we go.
Tea cannon. That tea looks like poo gas.
Yeah.
Why does the tea look like poo gas?
Earl Grey tea?
The fart cannon.
Or are you over? Ah, okay, going down. Just
Going down. Going down. Down, 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 down. Apakah?
Apakah? Alright, you, come on. Get closer. Get a little closer.
We got this.
There.
Like, this feels like an endgame area, and I know it's not.
Nope, we got a lot more to worry about.
I remember having a similar feeling about X-Men Legends 2. Like I remember we got to a point and it's like, oh boy, we're in Age of Apocalypse Land, and I'm like, wait, there's 2 more friggin' chapters to go. What the hell?
Well,
The sight, the stink, the sinister sound. What have you imagined, Alice?
We imagined a toilet, apparently.
this. Oh, not another one of you.
Why are you a thing?
It's not only about you, Alice. Look at the destruction around you. Consider its call. Then come join me.
Thank you, mysterious voice.
I believe it's Dave. God damn it, Dave.
Just... Dave is everywhere.
There is no escape from Dave.
Everywhere.
Kamehameha!
Skin burned by fire, scalding steam looks wrinkled like a toadstool in winter.
Thanks, Nerd Switless.
Yeah.
This is like, thanks I hated the game. Friggin' teapot golem. I'm pretty sure you're an actual monster in D&D. You're called something else, but I don't care. I'd dig out my monstrous manual, but that would require me to move.
Yes, you need to be comfy with your Zelda blanket.
Mm-hmm. Lunkheads.
Lunkheads.
We live in a timeline where, during the 35th anniversary of Zelda and Metroid, Nintendo gave more push to Metroid. What a time to be alive! Well, time for cat drugs.
You mean we weren't there
You are
already?
familiar with the saying that smoking stunts your growth?
Adults assault children with that adage. Usually while they've got a pipe stuck in their mouths.
I won't ask you to inhale. Let the smoke envelop you.
Gee, I wonder what character is telling us to go see them.
Man.
Welcome to the mysterious East. As you see, she's got kind of a kimono style dress now.
Oh, hey. And we have random Japanese characters falling down.
Yes.
Pretty sure they're Japanese.
But seeing as we are going to be crossing into a new level, I'd say this is a good place to stop the stream for now and continue on next week.
Woo! Alright, thank you all for coming out. As per usual, if you enjoy our stuff, we do LPs on StarPrincessHLC's channel. We are currently doing Gabriel Knight for Spooktober. I have no idea why I'm doing this in this voice. We also show up on our friend Yorkshire Raven's channels. We're doing a whole ton of LPs. Regrettably, I missed the last recording session because I was waiting for the alarm people to come out all day. We also show up on our friend Sarat's channel. We occasionally write for the Game Creator, although neither of us have done that for quite some time, but you should check them out anyway. We're involved in the Game Rec Room, which is doing a Mario Galaxy song package. Several of our friends are involved in Lemon Light Productions' indie song package, as well as Bright Torch Productions' Hat in Time the Musical. V has started streaming occasionally over on their channel. They did Minecraft the other day, which was quite relaxing to watch. Shout out to Danny Trejo for being awesome. Shout out to V for being awesome. Shout out to Star for being awesome.
Shout out for Lantern for being awesome.
Hey. If you're going to play Metroid Dread, please don't pirate it so that we can get more sequels to Metroid. Thank you very much. Did I miss anything? We have a Discord server. If you're not already a member, please come and join us.
Yes, link should be down below in either at the very least on the Twitch. You have to look for it in the About section in YouTube. Also, shout out to Layla because she also does a lot of stuff musically as well.
Oh yeah. we have some fun LPs planned with her later.
Yes. Shout out to Yowza as well.
Yep. And I may have to get a plate of nachos after this.
Yes. Get yourself some nachos, everybody, and we will see you in the next live stream.
Yep.